TTN-HD Production Live, here with author, speaker, consultant, coach, Ricky Powell.
Hello.
How did you get into the business of happiness?
How did I get into the business of happiness? Well, so it all started one day, August 10th, 1962. No, I'll give you the whole life story. But basically, in a nutshell, happiness, you get about 50% of it through your genes, through your parents. It's inherited. And then 10% is about life circumstances. So do you have a roof over your head? Are you living in a free country? You know, do you have enough money for all the necessities of life? And then 40% is a choice. It's absolutely 100% up to us. And so being in the entertainment industry as long as I've been, like literally 40 years, I started when I was -5 now. But anyway, you know, you work with a lot of different personality types.
Yes.
And so I was lucky enough to inherit the genes from my parents, so I had that going for me. And I came in contact with a lot of people who were not that lucky. And so it's become a mission of mine to really help everyone I can understand that regardless of your life circumstances, it's up to you. It really is a choice you can make, and that's what I help people with.
And how do you go about making that choice? How do you make that commitment and stick with it?
Well, good question, because literally everyone says, oh, I want to be happy.
Yeah.
Right? They all say that. And the thing is, you know, life is tough. There's absolutely no doubt about it. But what I found is that it's about 10% what happens and 90% how you react to it. So, well, yes, I mean, we all go through very painful experiences and losses, and it's important to feel that pain and loss in the whole thing, but then it's up to you with what you do to it. So are you going to be a victim or a victor? And that's where the choice is really made. It's got to be a conscious decision. And so often we're bombarded with so much negativity out there in media through, you know, all the different channels or whatever. So it's really important to feed your mind positive material and learn all you can. There's so many amazing authors out there. I mean, I am a big fan of so many of them. So I subscribe to the theory that, you know, don't just listen to one person. Like, find a lot of experts, learn it all, and then, you know, choose who inspires you.
You started out as a child actor. How did you transition into working more on the corporate side of things?
Well, I had a great career as a child actor. I loved it. My best friend at the time in the first grade helped me get an agent and started doing things right away. And I loved that whole experience. As I got older, it started slowing down. So right away, like by 18, I was already working on my plan B, which, you know, it's a little young to be working on plan B, right? So,
I failed already.
Yeah. So, however, you know, I also always was fascinated with behind the camera. So when I was in college, I transferred from being a theater major to being radio, TV, film, got my degree in that. Again, through one of my best friends helped me get a job with him right out of college. Started working for a production company on shows like The Golden Girls and Empty Nest. Had a great experience doing that. And I started going to NBC first to deliver the shows, and then became a post-production manager at the company and started viewing the shows as a client, and that's how I met them and wound up there. And I've been there for over 20 years.
What's the most rewarding part of that job?
For me, it's really helping the producers navigate their way through delivering to the network. So, you know, there's all these technical specs and creative specs that they have to adhere to. And I love just, you know, helping them make that perfect product and get it on the air, you know, seamlessly and flawlessly.
What advice would you give to someone who's looking to follow in your footsteps?
Well, it depends which footsteps. So, there's the corporate footsteps, or there's the motivational, inspirational author footsteps. And to be honest with you, those almost are an easier way to go, and a much more rewarding, quicker way to go. So what I love helping people do is discover that passion that really is burning inside of them. We all have this $1 million message that we want to get out to the world, and through organizations like Toastmasters, which I actually helped start at NBC Universal, I've met so many amazing people that are so inspirational, and they've helped me, and now I in turn am helping others do whatever they want to do, really. So there are no limits anymore. One of my favorite inspirational photos was it was a picture of a footprint on the moon, and the caption was, "Don't tell me the sky's the limit when there are footprints on the moon." Right? So the sky really isn't the limit. I mean, the universe is the limit, and really you can take your life anywhere you want to go. So.
Where can we find out more information on you as well as on your books?
Well, I'm now known as the Happiness Guy. I was walking down the hall one day at NBC and someone pointed to me and said, "Oh, you're the Happiness Guy." I said, "How did you know that?" And he said, "I found you online." So I now have thehappinessguy.com where you can sign up for a free daily dose of inspiration. I call it TGIT for Thank God It's Today. So the whole premise is so many of us rush through the week thinking, "Thank God it's Friday," or "I want to get to Friday." And if you continue doing that too long, before you know it, another decade has gone by, and how is your life different then than it was all those years ago? So TGIT is like enjoy every single day for what it can bring you. So thehappinessguy.com, and also my flagship site is lifelonghappiness.com.
Great. Well, thank you so very much, Ricky, and best of luck with all of your upcoming book signings and everything else.
Thank you so much, Katie. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for TTN-HD Production Live. Cool.